part 2 starts here.
By the sun.
Okay, so let's kick off this main quest and do the final parts of this. So, hoping there's still going to be opportunity to do some other things, because there is one more thing I really would like to do. And I hope it gives me the chance to do it. Okay, but first we have to find where the bloody palace is. That way. Right, so now with some sense of urgency we go and tell them that the world's about to end and the city is going to be attacked. Walk to Sun King Avad. Sun King! Right. Wait, what's that? You have a thing there. Founding a Meridian. Oh, okay. Pretty. But...
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Time passes. Right.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Right, okay, so time passes and I recount the entire history of the world of the Sun King Avad. Right, where is Blameless Doohickey? You are there, okay. That's that way, isn't it? Right.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Right. Wait.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Well, I am pretty much, discovered the secret history of the world and saved loads of people in the process, so... right.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
So it's like super quickly, everyone just came.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Nora too. Everyone's together.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
So, like, where is Odin? Right.
Don't watch. Hide!
So, where... okay, that's rest before the final battle. That's preparations at the Ridge. I don't know where the other bit was. Oh, that's at the Spire. Right. So, yeah, I told you that was where we were exploring before and found nothing at all there, but it was strangely looking like an arena of some sort where we'd have a big fight. So it looks like that's where the big fight is going to be. Alright. So the rest bit is, once we've done that, we're going to kick off Point of No Return. So I'll just check out the defences and everything here. Go talk to people. Oh, Sobek Journal. Sobek Journal, 16th of July, 2065. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override, you're welcome Ted, which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia again before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. It seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so Terrestrial's life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet, or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of here without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. So that's where the poetry from the Metal Flowers comes from. Naoto, who is programming Demeter, who is the AI that makes the plant stuff. Right, so hang on a minute. We got so that's damage, that's damage, that's damage, that's damage, that's damage. So we've still got a lot of damage things. Right, where is quest thing? One. There's two. Two is over here. Here we are. Let's go review this.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Aha.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Nice.
Little Huntress, You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise on a better world.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city.
Well, I'm glad I came down here then.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road. Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Watch out
Good, good.
for merchants. Those who
Get all the epic talks. Hey, it's Deb! Also, all the fan service, apparently, because all the favourite characters are coming back.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Durval stood
Hurrah.
and still he lives.
Let me just grab that now then. Okay. Oh. We have more journals. Wow, they're all coming out now. So what? Many that aren't. Unless these are. Are they? Oh, that's the. Oh, right. Okay. No, they're the broken ones are here and the fixed ones are here. That's what's happening. Right. Here we go again. So 31st of October 2065. Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten pack of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organised for Zero Dawn staff. Seriously, as if though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspections with Heras and the President's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look at me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his Vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Although, I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Hera's stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the colour of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clear enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African super brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarm are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show that we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Your son's 62nd birthday, I suppose. I was going to say that you got a really old son, and then I realised that you meant 2065. Right. So I think we've met everyone that we need to meet up here. There wasn't anyone else up there, was there? Right. Review that. Go sleep. Where's the other one? What's the easy way to get up here now? Is it here? So let's go check out the spire, because there's Nora there, I think. And then I think there's somebody we've got to go see before the point of no return. Right. Oh, there's another one. Is that another one? No, I think that was that one. Right. So where do we go? There's the spire. Now I think that if I remember rightly, there was some kind of ramp or something, a stairway that went up there. While I'm here, I can pick up more Healy bits.
Damn, roots are full of water.
Any Healy bits here? No. Okay. Heals. So yeah, let's just find this stairway. Wherever it was. While picking up more healing bits. I don't think there was anything more here, honestly, than what we saw when I came up. I mean, there's probably going to be people there now instead of nobody at all. Can't figure out how the hell to get to it again. Where? Oh, now I'm running off in the wrong direction. Now, where is the way up? I mean, oh, it was over there, wasn't it? Alright, you know what? Let's do this a bit quicker. One last time, George. Yes, I am definitely. Oh yeah, I'll heal the remaining bits, but come to me, my steed. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Oh, I accidentally ran over a fox, I think. Oops. Yeah, I think yeah, the track's up here. So totally charged off in the wrong direction there. Yep. Ah. Hey, everyone's here.
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
I like Aratak. Luki.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Cool. Yeah, I guess she was at the place where the machines were calmed by what I thought was a satellite, but was actually a bit of Gaia. So that's cool. I was glad to see them here. Shouldn't really be surprised since we seem to be seeing everybody we've ever met here, but I like that. It's nice. It's a good opportunity to see them again. Recap on everything that's happened. Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be everywhere at once, I guess. But maybe they will. But it's a pretty good cause. I mean, yeah, basically they're saving the world. Oh, it's Talana.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Yeah, I think the biggest machine by definition is going to have to be for me because I'm the only one that can shut them down. But yeah, it is. It's good that they brought everyone in. You know what? I'm going to leave you here, George. Carry on up here. Is anyone hiding under here? Is anyone actually up here? Oh, hello. There's a whole bunch of people here.
Rises taller than the highest tree.
These Karja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
It's Sona.
She comes.
War Chief Sona.
Hi.
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Oh, Sona's as pleasant as usual then. feels like an episode of This Is Your Life here, you know. Who's this? Hey, it's Val.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Well, yeah. Basically, I mean, I kind of think the Nora are kind of doomed for extinction, really, but they don't really have a particularly forward-looking attitude to life.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
Hey, it's Erend.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Excellent. That's my favourite one of the other characters here.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Well, if we lose, it's not really going to matter, is it? I mean, no one's going to care. Right, hang on. Have I missed somebody? Oh, here we go. There's another one. Right, last of the updates. January 15th, 2066. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Hera's warned me? Said collapse of the Eastern Line is imminent, swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. Zero Dawn became a madhouse, absolute bedlam, every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then beaters. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up. But they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do, so they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed a Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle site, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate, raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update. That was General Hera's. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. So, 2 things there. One, the Lightkeeper protocol, which was raising clones, or making clones of, I guess, the Alphas, and of one Elizabeth Sobek, presumably, which is how Aloy came to be, because she was made from material at the cradles, like she said. And 2, we go back to the beginning, because the very first data point we encountered from the corpse of Director Evans in the very first bunker that we found, in when Aloy was a kid. I'm kind of wondering now, what was that bunker for? But anyway, they mentioned the Wichita salient. So yeah, so it just loops back round to the beginning there. Maybe some of the... No, there isn't any other thing there. Right. And there's somebody at the ridge that we haven't seen yet, apparently. So, we've seen everyone here. It's good to say hi to everybody again. I love the Osram guys. Like, Aaron's brilliant. He's definitely the most human seeming of the characters. Got his flaws, but heart of gold. So who did we not see? Apparently we didn't see somebody.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luther?
Oh, hello.
As many as I have to.
Is that Varga?
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
Petra.
Petra. Here she is. The guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Ugh, Osram cannon. Ugh, holy crap.
Make it nice and wide.
Wow.
No need to aim it like a bow.
Okay, hang on. There we go. Let's take you out. Oh. I guess I dropped that there. Okay, well, put this back over here. Okay, just leave it there then. Anyway, cool. Right, I think we've seen everyone now. So, right. There's just one more person we have to see. very, very important one, for which we have to fast travel. Remember where he is. Over here. And arguably one of the most important people that we have to see, I feel. Before the point of no return.
To think he built all this.
Because
so many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
yes, this is where it all began. Back home.
Snow chill itches.
And more importantly, there's something here that we have to see.
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off.
Yep.
Don't want him listening in.
Rost's grave.
Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to visit you. When you said goodbye, I told you I'd find you. Track you down. Well, looks like you did it after all. Went somewhere I can't follow. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth and Gaia and for you.
Let's go on.
I've got what I need to destroy Hades. The Master Override. Now all I have to do is drive it into Hades' skull, so no problem there. The final battle will be fought at Meridian. Hades will come for the Spire, and I'll be ready. I found out how Elizabeth died. She sacrificed herself, as you might expect. Said something about going home. I wonder where that was for her. If I ever find out, I'd like to go there. See it myself. Assuming I actually survived the battle at Meridian, of course. Which, let's face it, is... well... who knows? I won't be fighting alone when the battle comes. I warned Avad, the Karja's Sun King. I wonder what you'd make of him. Anyway, he pledged support. And Erend, he's gonna defend the Spire with a detachment of Vanguard. That's not all. A group of Nora made the journey. Seekers. All the way to Meridian. Varl, Sona, Teb, others. A whole little war party. Imagine. The Nora fighting for something beyond the sacred land. For a purpose greater than themselves. Well, I'll try to come back if I can, but I guess this might be it. Thank you, Rost. Thank you for everything.
Oh. Well, I am glad I did that. Yeah, I found that earlier on.
Alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Yeah, I found that earlier and you know, walked up to it and had the speak option. I thought, you know what, I'm going to leave that till the very end. So I think with the last possible, I mean, it's basically the last possible chance I have to talk to him. And so there was the maximum stuff to recount there, which I think was good. So yeah, I think we've said goodbye to everyone now. So let's head back. Let's get this party started, shall we? What if we're going to see Olin again? I mean, we're going to sleep in his house. He's the only one we haven't seen yet. But I think we've seen pretty much everybody else. And I suppose, you know, I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh on the Nora, because, I mean, they did even, you know, they did come out. I mean, they don't understand, you know, they have no idea what they're really fighting for, or, you know, aren't particularly willing to do it, given it's outside the sacred land, but they did make the effort to come, so credit where it's due. But yeah, they're just a very insular bunch, really. I mean, I think, you know, of the 4 tribes we've got here, I think the Oseram are my favourites. They're the most interesting and least psychotic. I suppose the Kaja are getting better, but they're still a bit sort of a bit of a zealous in their ways. The Bannock are pretty good. I like them too. Right. It is all done. The moment I've been putting off for quite a while has arrived.
Whatever you can find, get them to the gates.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
You're a merchant. Wait.
And the Karja in shadow.
Where are you? Are you over here? 23. Where's that?
Fine goods.
Where are you?
No time to chat. Got bills to pay and shipments to move. Don't pass up these goods.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
How do I get to this stupid apartment?
Another attack on the city? What did we do to deserve this?
In here? No. No.
No. A colorful discussion. An army on the edge of the...
Up here? Nope. Okay, let's wander around in circles again.
West? The jewel?
No. Oh, maybe here. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Please, not again.
Can't go up there.
Get to safety. The battle begins.
I'm gonna have to. Hang on. I think I'm gonna have to do something about this. Let's try that. Is that gonna tell us?
Oh, son, protect your city from the army outside its gate.
Child of the infirm, get them to safety as soon as you can.
Oops, hello. More stuff.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Actually.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
There we go. Get that at least. Right.
I am always happy to trade with you, my fiery flower.
Also, just make sure there's nothing else we need to get rid of here. Yeah, I've got plenty of room.
Yes.
Wait.
Let us get down to the business of blossoms.
Sorry, buy. Oh. Damn it. I was hoping I was going to be able to buy some resources, but maybe not. Okay.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. A moment of your time, Outlander?
Right. So, let me just check this again. Quest pathfinding. There we go. This should more accurately point us to where we need to go.
I'd like an option. Good here. See for yourself.
They're here.
Here we are.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I guess he's gone. That's a shame. I would have liked to have seen him again. Well, finally found it. Right. Completely get lost. Right, here we go then. I think we've got everything. Make that. Make that. Out blaze. Hunting goods. You know, we may not get a chance, and I feel we need to get some of the blaze so that we're able to recharge. So let's get some of that, because that's what we wanted. Right, get lots of that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I wanted to do that with a flower dude, but let's get 100. That should do for that. I think I'm good for those echo shells. Probably overkill. Yeah, they're also really expensive, but oh yeah, I've got 250 of them. Got 225 of that. Oh, maybe some more of these. Maybe up to 50. That's fine. Alright.
Pass up these goods. Won't cost you a shard.
Alright. All done. Right. Yeah, it's... we got plenty of that. All of this is all full up. I suppose let's just make sure we've got enough of everything here. Not that that's going to be much use. Tear blaster. Enough ropes. Barely ever use a rattler. Alright, all weapons stocked up. That's it. Alright, enough delays. Let's get this done. Final battle time. Rest before the battle. No way back. Let's do it. Ooh, the lighting went all weird.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
All allies joined. Nice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Okay then. Kitted out in the full gear.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Ooh. Well, that ain't good. Oh, that really ain't good. Oh, that really ain't good. Crap.
The Deathbringers you spoke of.
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Let's stand on protocol here, mates.
All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Oh dear. Did that come from inside? Oh, that did, didn't it? God damn it. Do this.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
No. Oh, one last, grapple.
Vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sunlight.
Why do you fight?
Whoops. Okay, right.
The end is inevitable.
Where are you? Which one are you? Okay, get rid of you lot. So, we got,
Endless night awaits you.
you.
Radiant, red cleansed.
Damn it. Gotta get rid of all the other ones before I deal with Helis.
Where did she go?
I'm not gonna get that guy. There we go. Right.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Okay, speaking of Deathbringers, how about we just do that at you for a little bit and drop that. Ow. Have a bomb. Where are you? Ah. Ah. Mano a mano.
Keep him away.
Ah, no. Damn it. Right, take two. That didn't happen. He just knocked me out or something. Long range then.
You have vexed me long enough.
Okay.
Fought me in a sunlight.
Stab you.
Why do you
Kill you. Ow. Ugh, damn it. Alright, I clearly need some tactics. Right. I thought the going hand in hand with them might work, but
Should have fought me in a sun ring.
ah, God damn it. Right, you're just annoying. Alright, you're fine.
Only endless night awaits you.
Focus your fire!
You.
dreadfully cleansed.
Got you. Got you. You. Ow. Okay. Okay. And run. Okay. Ah. Let's run.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Ah. Right behind me.
Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way! He's too dangerous and close.
Trying to get away. Crap. Oh, crap, crap, crap.
The one who will take you down.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Damn it. Really close proximity.
You will die on nothing.
It's not good.
A savage cannot understand destiny.
Okay.
Your fate was set. Die beneath the sun.
Got him.
I'm chosen. This was not meant to be.
How about I just stab you? Screw you.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Should have brought a cart.
Right. Good. Finally did that. Probably shouldn't have been that hard, but glad we got him, basically. Right. Let's get all his loot. Right. Now, I guess did the Deathbringers stop firing? Also, how do I get out? But yeah, I was definitely not going to go for the. I mean, I didn't even look at what the heart option or the brain options were. It's like, I don't care. I'm going to stab this bastard through the face. where do we go then? Over here. Whoops. Smack. Right. How are we doing? We're fine. Down. Where are we going? To the ridge. Right. We got a Deathbringer I can kill. Huh?
Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Oh, just here, basically.
Incoming! Gotta drop it and move!
Did I even hit you? Go. Fire again.
Gotta get to another platform.
Ah. No, I'm fine. Or you would be easier to just kill it with the... I'll do it. Something. Right. Machines coming from where, you say? Where? I mean, they're fine. South. Pick that up. Oh, there's a whole wall of them here.
Now it's mad. Time to go. Oh, there's one down there.
Take cover from the Deathbringer!
What that? Okay. Where? Take that.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
I think I've chosen the fist option once before. This is not good. Ow. It's fine. Shields are good. Damn it. One got through. Smash. Right. Boom. Where did this lot come from? Where the hell is this death ring? Oh, crap. I'll take care of you.
But be wary.
Whew.
To catch a breath and prepare.
Stock up on this. Fortunately, there's a lot of this stuff around. Of course, all the other big characters are
Raise arms again. West.
aren't around. Where?
Bad day for one of us.
Fire those Nora.
Okay, hang on. Down, I say. That's the best way to get rid of you. Ow. Ugh. Ow. Yeah. That worked good. It was a tough fight, that. Hopefully this doesn't start the whole thing again.
No sign.
Alright, good. Lull in the attack.
Lower your arms. But be wary.
Excellent.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Right. I'm going to go on there. And I'm going to
Raise arms again. West.
pick that up. Where are they?
Makes this a little easier.
Get you.
It's taking a shot at me.
What is you? Need it a bit.
Beware, Nora.
Get it. Where is it? Shit.
It's taking a shot at me.
Wait, that's all we need. Oh yeah. I got them both.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Nope, it's all good. Shield can absorb it. Down. Holy crap, tickles!
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Ah, my god. Ah, crap. this is tough. But I will do it. I don't even know if it's... Is it easier to do this with a cannon? Like, I think it might be.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arm.
Hang on.
Be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Maybe I should be doing some of this.
Raise arms again. West.
Okay. Should slow him down a bit. Did it slow them down? That did a bit. Down.
Gotta get to another platform.
Corrupted, great, awesome. Rat. Help. Up. Not good. How close is this guy? Oh, he's pretty close. There we go. Oh, frack. What? Oh, there's another one of them. Bloody hell. Okay. I can't bloody use that thing outside the... Alright, you guys keep the... Ow, Stormbird occupied. And maybe I'll keep the Stormbird occupied. Of course you did that. Shields. Okay. Ow. Why can I only carry this thing on the platform? A hit. Where are you? Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, suck on that. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ah. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Ugh. Ah! We got them. Whew. Oh wait, hang on. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Coming!
Everything is incoming! Oh no. That's not a good thing. Great, now we're going to sleep through the battle. Oh crap, this is not good. Oh, is that the Hades?
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab! Holy crap.
I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Okay. That's just super ill right up there. Follow the trail of destruction, he says. I can make one more of them. Okay. I think we've survived the first wave. Right, let's stock up on stuff. Let's get whatever I can out of all this. Okay, ammo is mostly good, I think. Okay. Crap, this place is not good. Jesus.
Gotta press on.
Christ on a crutch. I'll get through here.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons.
I'm turning back.
Stay on the move!
I started so I finished.
Take the fight to the spire.
Right.
Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
Right.
Got enough fight in this one.
Sorry, just helping you out. Where the hell? I mean, trail of destruction, you say? I mean, it's destruction everywhere. Where is the damn spire anyway? No, where are we? Over there. Well, that's just Meridian Village. Wow.
No, they're still surprised.
Down. Okay. That. Well. Here's one we took down earlier, apparently.
Made them soon enough.
Grab some of this. Spire? Spire? Where's the spire? Over there, right, okay. Well, level 59, maybe I'll hit 60 by the end. I should point out too, we're still on hard difficulty. Oh no.
Hades is transmitting.
Shit. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Run, kid. Oh, snap. Run! Did we get there too late? Oh, they're consuming everything. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, we gotta shut them down before they wake up. Snap! Right.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. The North. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
I'd ride, but I might miss something. Oop. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Normally I can just walk across that. Ooh. Damn it! Why jumping puzzles?
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
Oh shit, that was close.
Wouldn't be easy.
So
no holding back.
Okay. It's the final countdown. Well, there's not much point going up there then, is there really? Right, gang.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Okay.
Stock up. Last chance.
Hopefully, our attack and all that made it as well. Alright, let's put that on the old thing. Where's Zola? Oh, you're down there. Oh no.
The metal devil. I will live.
Okay, good. Well, here he goes. Assuming this is the way. Where are we going? Like, where are we going? Is this the way? Where else are we supposed to go? Yeah, that was that. We gotta go over there. Oh, up there. Haha. Look, haha, over the. Wait. Wrong way. This is the way we need to go. Because that was obvious. Thankfully, I turned that quest pathfinding on. Alright. There he is. Just gotta stick my spear in his face.
Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Uh-oh.
To the contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Oh, hi. Right.
Get ready!
How many of these are there? Are you going to, you know, do your cooldown thing? Out, out, out. At some point. Presume I can't get to what's his nuts. Hades.
Deathbringer seeks you alone.
I can't back down now.
Cool off, damn it. Expose your vents so that I may kill you. Or I can just do that. Big Daddy Deathbringer. Seems a bit more powerful than the others. Okay, hang on. Get a look at him.
We're running out of time.
Oh, there's only 9 minutes. Shit. I'm assuming that I do actually have to kill this thing first.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
Take more than you to stop me.
Hide behind here. Maybe not. But got rid of one of his guns at least, I think.
It's brought more of the corrupted, Aloy.
Take them out first.
This is what happens when you get half strength. Right.
Time I've got left.
That's not gonna work.
Prioritize entity.
You're hunted by another. Okay.
Ow.
Help me bring it down. Share this one.
Ow. 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 Okay, hang on. There's chaos, mayhem, and stuff. Right.
Thanks for the support. Hawk and thrust.
Okay. Back to you. Got it. Okay. Okay, hang on. One sec. Load up. Snap. Oh. Slide.
Prioritize entity.
Don't let them mob you, Aloy.
Got it.
It's a goddamn Deathbringer. time for you. Ah. Shit. Pretty good effort at it.
This time I've got left. I can do this.
More like it.
Execute.
That metal monstrosity's going for you.
Okay, here it comes.
Noticed. Okay. To make these arrows count.
We've got time. Okay. Still got time.
Boom.
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
Go. Loot. Whew. Right. Where is Hades?
System threat imminent.
Yeah.
More than a threat.
So, here, have a spear in your face. Ugh. Uh-oh. What?
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
They might blow. Phew. Looks like we did it. And I live. Are you really dead? Awkward. We did it! Ooh.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Ooh.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV, so the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Oh. No, it's credits. Oh, man. That end. That end was right in the feels. Oh, she found her. Oh, that was good. Whew. Well, we've done it. Took a bit of a struggle, but we've done it. Oh man, what a game. I mean, that was just bloody amazing, really, wasn't it? I mean, I think we got about 100 hours in of that. I think probably more like 80 hours on stream, but yeah. Oh yeah, also the sorry, before I forget, the triangle of flowers around Elizabeth's last resting place. I guess Demeter had a little thing to say about that. Yeah. Yeah. It's that was a poignant end. But yeah, what are these cauldrons doing here? They like busy making something here. Oof. Yeah, well, anyway, what can we say about that? Well, I mean, it was really cool, I think, to see how far Aloy came. You know, like I remember at the beginning we were like, oh god, it's a corruptor, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, you know, Bellowbacks, oh god. And then, you know, by the end we're just like, yeah, Thunderjaw, boom, you know, let's just take that out. Bellowbacks are easy, etc. So it was really pretty cool to just sort of evolve through the world there. And you know, what a world it was huge. And the story, I love the story of this. It's just so freaking cool. Not what you expect. You know, we were kind of, at least I was thinking at the beginning, you know, when we first found out about Gaia and all that, that, you know, she must have had a way to stop the machines then, but no, the way to stop the machines was basically to, you know, die and rebuild afterwards. And you know, the desperate fight of humanity towards the end. But it kind of worked. I like how the world that was created afterwards was limited. You know, that it was there was only certain species, so that explained how the world looked. Like there was only foxes, and you know, in the north bits there were badgers, and so on. You know, but the foxes and raccoons, badgers, and you know, owls and geese and all that. But there weren't every animal, so we lost a whole bunch. You know, they'll never know about and can only guess at. Yeah, I mean, it was such a rich world. It's just fantastic. It's one of the, I think this is one of the best original settings I have come across. And it just makes me wonder just what else is out there. You know, what are the Utaru lands like? Yeah, simplified ecosystem, exactly. But it also, in a meta sense, like it means that they don't have to worry about making every single animal for the game because, you know, or tree or plant or anything, you know, because they don't need to. There's a reason why it's a limited thing. But yeah, I mean, what the Utaru lands like? What are the whatever they were called, Tanakh lands? What's the rest of the world like? You know, like it would be really interesting to see that. I guess I mean, they are working on a sequel apparently, and I wonder with that Lightbringer thing, you know, if maybe Elizabeth wasn't the only clone. I mean, it could have theoretically made more Elizabeths, I suppose. By the way, I liked at the end where you hear Elizabeth's voice for the first time. And of course it's Aloy's voice because they're the same. But yeah, I wonder if any of the other alphas might be cloned for the start of Horizon Zero Dawn 2. No, I better not be Ted Farrow. Like, I want to drive a spear through that guy's face. Well, if he's cloned, I mean, I suppose you can just drive a spear through his face again, and again, and again. As many times as it takes. But yeah, what an ass. Like, is there anything of Apollo left? Like, I mean, there was one on the Odyssey that blew up. You know, there's the, you know, Ted Farrow deleted Apollo here, but maybe there was some other things, some other backups, who knows? Is all of human knowledge lost? And more to, you know, the big question, which I fervently hope they're going to answer in the sequel, is where and what the hell was that signal that woke everyone up 20 years ago? Yeah, that's the big mystery that was never addressed here. So I mean, I don't know what it could be. I mean, Elizabeth said that the Odyssey you know, was destroyed when it was spinning up its antimatter drives or something, so presumably that is gone, and what's going to still be around? I mean, you know, the signal that, you know, broke all the other AIs free and essentially killed Gaia was 20 years ago, like when Aloy was born. So, you know, it's whatever it is has been sitting around for what, 900 years? Well, that's, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You know, you're not convinced that Odyssey is dead. I mean, I don't know. Like, something must have sent that signal. And I doubt if there's some failsafe or some weird thing that Ted Farrow built that was like, yeah, let's, you know, send a signal to destroy Gaia, you know, 900 years in the future just in case it works. Like, that seems a bit like a weird contingency. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it is something to do with Odyssey. Maybe could people have survived and they made a colony or something, and then they for some reason came back and wanted to destroy the Earth? I mean, that seems a bit sort of crazy. I mean, the other option is, like, could it be aliens? But that would be a very weird side turn. You know, a very weird direction for it to go in, since we haven't seen anything like that here. Yeah, it's all a bit mysterious. What else can I say? Frozen Wilds was good. I like the characters in there. I think the only complaint I have about it was that I suppose because it was DLC, they had to make it kind of a higher level, but I kind of wish it wasn't, because it seemed very, you know, quite a big step harder than everything else, even at the point that we were at. But otherwise it was great. I mean, everything was pretty good here. So we are back here. We got some Frozen Wilds credits. But yeah, Aliens does seem cheap. I hope it isn't. But what could it be? And why would it... I suppose it's like, why would it do what it did? I mean, what's the point of specifically targeting Gaia to break all her AIs free? I mean, yeah, it sounds like it's something that knows about Gaia. So I mean, again, the focus comes back to Ted Farrow, for example. But yeah, let's have a look at the cast here. So Ashley Birch was Aloy. Lance Reddick was Silence. Anyone else we know of? Elizabeth Sobek was Ashley Birch again, obviously. Nobody else I recognise. There's a few multiple people in here. guess Matt Mercer didn't get a part in this, did he? I like the names of everyone as well. They're very, you know, you can tell that, you know, they just don't have the, you know, the historical basis to base anyone's names on. D&D Twitch group on Twitter. Was that High Rollers? That's the D&D I watch every Sunday. They're good. Matt Mercer's in Critical Role, which is another D&D Twitch thing, which is arguably bigger. But those are the ones I'd probably mention. But yeah, names were good. Cast Steve Hurst. Should I recognise that name? I don't know a lot of voice actors. I only know Matt Mercer because he's been in quite a lot of things, and I've seen him on Critical Role, and he is a voice actor. Yes, High Rollers is what I watch. I've watched that for many years now, and it's really good. It sort of branched off from the Yogscast and turned into its own little monster. But that is very good. It's on 9. It's on at 9 in the morning Pacific time. But it's very good. Listening to the music now, I can actually go get the soundtrack for this because I didn't want to get it before because I didn't know if there'd be anything spoilery at all, like in the titles or something like that. So now I can get the soundtrack, and I think there's a soundtrack for the main game, and there's a soundtrack for the Frozen Wilds as well. So that's good. More music. Steve Hurst. Are you... Yeah, wasn't that Veer? Maybe it was. Hang on. Is that oh, they've actually got, like, you know, the people who are actually doing the motion capture as well. I don't know. My phone's being weird. Stephen First is Veer. Don't know if that was actually him though. Possibly not. But yeah, I love the soundtrack to this. It's just fantastic. Let's have a look. No, no, the Steve First that was working on this was not the same as the one in Babylon 5. Possibly not least because he apparently died in 2017 as well. So he probably wouldn't have been doing this sort of thing. Yeah. But yeah, what an awesome game. So next, I have decided that I am going to do God of War. I have checked up on that. I was a bit worried it would be a bit like Uncharted and like a frustration fest, but I have been reassured by people who have played the game that it is not. So, and they were all saying if you played Horizon Zero Dawn and you like that, then you'll love God of War. So, So yeah, I think that's gonna be next for sure. Yeah, a lot of the Bad 5 people just seem to die untimely deaths, didn't they? I mean, Bruce Boxleitner's still alive, and Mira Furlan's still alive, and Claudia Christian's still alive. But I think most of the rest of them are gone. Yeah. So I am sitting through this because I think there might actually be something after the credits here. So it ain't over till it's over here. And I'm just worried about, like, whenever I see the skip thing, I'm worried that it'll miss whatever's after us as well. So that's why I play. Oh yeah, honestly, I think getting this PS4 has been the best thing I have ever bought. I got it in September. I have streamed non-stop basically from it since then, and I haven't even played a game on my PC since then. Like, that's how good it is. Yeah, it's a really good platform. I think I did have a PS3, 2 once, and then I got rid of it for an Xbox, and then I got an Xbox 360, which I still have, and now I've got the PlayStation 4. But I barely played anything on the 360. Like, I just didn't have anything that interested me apart from like Rock Band, and that was it basically. And Halo was the other thing that I liked on it. But yeah, I just couldn't sit down and play on it. But this PlayStation, I'm just playing all the bloody time. I don't know what it is about it. They are expensive, yeah. I mean, $500 is a lot, and that's not even for a Pro, I think. Is it? Is that for a Pro, or is that for a normal PlayStation? I think mine was 400. There you go, I'm talking Canadian dollars up here, so. Halo was really good. Like, the first Halo was brilliant. The second one was not bad. The third one was a bit, eh. I played the fourth one not that long ago. But apparently it's, you know, anything following the fourth one is sort of heads off in a weird direction basically. Yeah, I mean, totally, if you can find a used one, go for that. I mean, I guess the trouble with a used one is that you're never sure if it's going to work or not, but it is definitely worth it. And of course the other thing is that you'll then have to buy a ton of games. Unfortunately, there's a place in town that has lots of second-hand games, and yeah, the PlayStation Store has a lot of deals going on as well. Well, spending all your money on a long drawn-out education is good. Well, I mean, the education part is good. Spending all your money on it probably isn't, but yeah. But yeah, it's a very good system. And that's lucky as well. Although I'm not a Mac person at all. Too many bad experiences with those things at uni. Of course, that was in the days when, before Steve Jobs took it over again and made everything all white and shiny and take over the worldy. They were a bit more fragile back then. Oh, come on, credits. How long are you going to go? But yeah, so I mean, God of War's another big game. It is well, this apparently should have taken, in completionist mode, should have taken about 79 hours to finish, and we did, you know, I did it in about 100 hours. God of War can we at least agree that we all hate Linux? Or Linux, or how you pronounce it. Let's have a look here. How long to beat? God of War. So completionist on God of War is 50 hours. So that's actually shorter than this. So maybe we will get down to 20 odd episodes of 4 hours each. I don't know. Yeah, I hated Linux. I really hated it. It was the most unintuitive, dumb system I've ever seen. That said, that was like Red Hat Linux 5 or something, and I'm sure it's probably gone a long way since then, but I'm not interested in it at all. I'll stick to my Windows 7, thank you very much, until I absolutely have to change to 10. Which will be whenever my computer finally gives up the ghost or something, or I have to just upgrade it so much that I might as well get a new one. But yeah. Shall we risk the skip here? Because I think this is just going to go on forever. I don't know why they do this. Like, just, you know... I don't know. Shall we risk it? Let's risk it. There we go. Oh, we could have just skipped the whole thing. Don't pull it out. No. You're still alive. What the hell? Ah, silence. Ooh.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh. Really? Really? Well, there we go. So I could have got to that a lot quicker. Oh well. Right. Well, I guess Silence is going to be in the sequel as well, which is good. But yeah, like I don't know what he's playing at there. So I think we can now, if I wanted to, start the new game plus mode. But I think the only difference that is that I get to keep all the stuff that I had, and I can start the game again, but sort of post, like at the proving basically. Trophy earned, ended the war machine threat. Yay! There we go. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all the loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you've accumulated throughout this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout with your current inventory and skills has been created. To play in this mode, simply choose the New Game Plus option in the main menu. You can also create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. There we go. Oh man. I didn't even get up to level 60. I suppose I don't know really. I'm back to where I was, aren't I? So there we go. Create new game plus loadout. You have the option to play the game again from the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. Continue to accumulate skill points until you reach the maximum. Saving here will create a new game loadout with the current inventory and the skills Aloy currently has. Yes. Might as well. Alright. So I have done that. Maybe I'll get a last photo of Aloy. Where should we go? I think we should go home. Well, I don't know. We kind of said goodbye to Ross and everything. And where would we go? Where would we go? What would be a good spot? Let's get one last picky. And then we can say goodbye to the world of Horizon Zero Dawn. I never got to see the Elzaram homeland, did we? Maybe that will show up in the sequel. I feel going back to Maker's End would be nice. Find a good spot here. How about on top of a tank? Okay. Let's have you doing one of your crouchy poses. Like that. Or we can do the triumph pose, although they're all standing up, unfortunately. That's standing up as well, isn't it? Okay, maybe not on top of the tank. Alright, thanks for watching, dude. Appreciate all your support here and viewership. Very much appreciated. I'm going to wrap up in a minute anyway. I'm just going to get a last minute picky from somewhere. much here. But yeah, have a go at God of War when I try it out. I know it's not sort of futuristic and stuff, but it should be good. Right. Oops. There we go. There we go. That'll do. Try and get a fist away from that rope. There we go. Ta-da. One last pick. Right, so with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. So thanks for watching. Like I said, do appreciate the support. Hopefully it's been fun. Yeah, join me next time for the start of a new adventure, God of War. Also known by some as Dad of Boy, which I think is a pretty cool name for it, but you'll see why when we start it. I've only seen like a couple of little 10-minute bits of streams of it and stuff, so but it does look fun. Hopefully it will be as fun as this. I mean, it was one of the bigger games that came out I think this year. Yeah, we'll have a crack at that, and hopefully that'll be good. So yeah, thanks for watching then, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta.